Hello Cancer, I am Jen with Timeline Tarot and I'm here to give you your mid-month love reading for the second half of April 2024. With this reading, I'm going to be tapping into the current energy for your current romantic relationship. I'll be looking at your energy, how you feel about your partner and the relationship, and any blocks or challenges you may be experiencing at this time. I will then look at your partner's current energies to see how they currently feel about you and the relationship, and any blocks or challenges that they may be experiencing in respect to their connection with you. I will draw you one card from my Divine Tarot deck to give you some advice or guidance on how to proceed with the connection. We'll pull some messages for you from the Love Oracle deck, and then I will close out the reading by giving you the most likely outcome for the second half of April 2024 regarding this relationship. Now, please remember, this is a collective general reading, and that means it's quite possible that not every message today will resonate with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. It just means it's a message for another Cancerian watching. My hope, though, is that we can get onto your timeline and give you some advice and guidance for your relationship for the second half of April 2024. And with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the current collective energy for my Cancerians that are in a love relationship regarding their person, the person closest to their heart and mind for the Cancerian collective for the second half of April 2024. What can you tell us about the relationship's connection between the two of them? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. All right, Cancer, let's see what flies out of the deck for you. For the second half of April 2024, what can you let me know about, about the connection between Cancer and the partner, the person closest to their heart and mind for the second half of April? Any other messages? Thank you. Any other messages for Cancer? Wow, that one flipped out very quickly. All right, bottom of the deck. Take your power back. You are giving someone control over how you feel, and your happiness should only depend on you. That's a very good message, whether you are in a very healthy relationship or one that's not so healthy. The first card that came flying out was balance. So there needs to be a healthy balance. Remember, I just said healthy, right? There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, spiritual, and intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. So some little advice there for you. Maybe your relationship is lacking some balance. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. You have open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. Starting to see a theme here. New love, a new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. So some of you may be exiting this relationship or trying to decide whether or not you should. And let me get this out of the way here. And then for others of you, you are working towards or hoping at least for reconciliation with your partner. Divine timing, be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. So again, whether this is your next person or the person you're with, either way, Cancer, your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, this looks like a win-win outcome for you. We can just wrap up the reading right there. I'm kidding. Let's go into tarot now and see what we have for you. Tapping into the Cancerian collective for the second half of April 2024. How does this person, how does Cancer currently feel about their partner and their relationship? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your current energy, Cancer, is the Sun, upright. Okay. And what are the current blocks for the Cancerian collective regarding their romantic relationship, the person closest to their heart and mind? What are the blocks in their relationship? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The current block, 8 of Swords in the upright. So why is the Sun here for your energy on how you feel about your partner and your relationship with them? Why is the Sun here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Sun is being clarified by the Chariot in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, and the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Why is the 8 of Swords in the upright here as a block? Why is the 8 of Swords here in a block? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Eight of Swords in the upright is clarified by the Judgment card in the upright, the Fool in the upright, as well as the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck for you, Cancer, we have Three of Wands in the reverse to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Cups. There you are. What's sneaking up behind you? Page of Wands in the reverse. So it's kind of like what you don't see coming. So Cancer, you're currently feeling really good about your relationship. Either the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So, you know, my question was your current energy. And I think you're feeling really good with the relationship at this time. I think you are feeling that it's a little out of control, maybe not reaching the destination you want, or perhaps that higher level of commitment as quick as you want. The Chariot in the upright is the fastest card in the deck. The Chariot in the reverse for me can mean one or two things. It's actually come to an abrupt stop, or it's kind of lacking control and direction. So for me, the Chariot in the upright is someone driving to their destination using the best route possible with their GPS, right? They want the quickest route, how to get there, fastest card in the deck. In the reverse, it's like someone is still trying to get there or still wants the relationship in this respect to get there, but trying to get there without the GPS. So it's almost like you're really happy and the radio's on in the car and you are driving to your destination, but you've never been there before and you're kind of driving blind and maybe a bit erratically without the GPS on. So that's kind of how you feel about the relationship. You're happy about it, but it's just not getting to where you want it to be quick enough. Maybe it's taking too long because, you know, that GPS isn't on. And because of that, with the Lovers in the reverse, there's a disharmony or imbalance you feel, not with your partner or the relationship, but with the direction of the relationship. With the Seven of Swords, though, I think you are trying to break free. This is a card of a mental challenge in the reverse in this particular deck, and it's someone who's looking to break free from thinking that way. So I think what you're doing right now, Cancer, is trying to see the sunnier side of the relationship and maybe not focus so much that it is not moving as quickly as you want to the destination you want it to end up at. Now, your block is the Eight of Swords in the upright. Now, the Eight of Swords is the self-imposed in prison, but as a block, it means you're not thinking enough, right? You're not giving this enough thought, and that might be because maybe you've got some rose-colored glasses on, and again, just trying to whistle while you work, right? Whistle while you drive, maybe, without confronting what the issue is on, hey, why are we moving so slow? We're not moving in the direction I want us to. So you're just not giving enough thought to that. You should never be in the Eight of Swords, but as a block, it's saying you're not really giving much thought to the situation. You're not giving much thought to bring balance to the situation because the Temperance now is a block for you. So, you know, I have to look how the cards come out. Not giving much thought to bringing balance into the situation, not bringing enough thought, again, into taking a risk, whether to leave or stay or just confront the issue on why it's not moving fast enough for you. And again, the block is, the Six of Cups card is about reunion. So again, not giving enough thought to the reunion. So it's kind of like part of you is, I don't want to use the word disgruntled, but part of you is unhappy with the lack of movement in the relationship, but then part of you doesn't even want to confront it. And maybe you're afraid that confronting it might lead to the end of the relationship, and maybe that's something you're trying to avoid. But, you know, your second card that came out here was balance, or I think it was the first card that flew out from the deck, right? There needs to be a healthy balance here, and what you're lacking is giving any thought to bringing balance. So if you want to save this relationship or restore it or whatever, put it on the right path, that's something that you're going to have to work on. So I'm taking that as, you know, definitely as advice for you to work on taking a risk to bring balance and reconciliation to the relationship should you want to. Let's see what your person has. Tapping into the Cancerian collective here for their partner for the second half of April 2024. How do they feel about Cancer and their relationship with them? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. So in your person's energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Your person's kind of lacking long-term view. This may be why that Chariot's either in reverse or driving uncontrollably to its destination without the GPS on. What is the block here for Cancer's partner? What is the block in their relationship? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The block. The block is the Seven of Wands in the upright. So why, you got two sevens here. Why is the Seven of, why is the, I'm sorry, I wanted to make sure that was in the upright. It is. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse for how Cancer's partner sees the relationship? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, clarified by the Sun in the reverse. So while you're happy, your partner is not. Next card, King of Cups. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So remember, the question is, how does your partner see you or see the relationship? And I think while you're putting on a very brave face that everything is happy, and yet on the inside you're not happy with the lack of direction or the standstill of the relationship, your person knows that you're not, whether you have expressed it or not to them. And I think some of you have not expressed this to them, but your person knows. Your person knows that they may be delaying this, not really having a long-term view of the relationship, possibly being distracted by other people, places, and things, other responsibilities on their plates. They know that you are disappointed. They know that you're not as happy as you appear to be. And, you know, you can kind of see how this goes here, right? They know that they're King of Cups or Queen of Cups, depending, you know, on how you resonate with feminine or masculine energy. But they know that their King or Queen of Cups is not really happy with the situation. And they know that internally, this is giving you some worry and concerns and fears. And maybe you're starting to think that there are some secrets here. You know, when you fall into the 8 or 9 of Swords, whether they're in the upright or reverse. And that's why I said, your advice is to think about it, but don't think about it too much, right? You don't want to get hooked on that hamster wheel, but your person knows that you're kind of getting there. Like you're unhappy with the direction of the relationship. So that's good. The only thing that seems to be missing here is the communication of it. But they're definitely feeling this from your body language or maybe things you have said to them in the past. Let's clarify. Why is the Seven of Wands here in the upright as the challenge? Why is this a challenge? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Okay, that card was going to flip, please, and thank you. Oh, that card was, you have another card that flipped over here. I think it was like a Two of Pentacles card. I will definitely find that for you. Yep, there it is. Okay, so the Seven of Wands in the upright is a challenge. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is a challenge. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse is a challenge. And the third card is the Six of Swords in the upright is a challenge. So the challenge or block for your person is their block is their inability to take control of the situation. Their inability to be motivated or inspired to take action. Their inability to prioritize the connection. I think your person just has a lot of responsibilities. Again, people, places, things, jobs, other responsibilities that are causing a balance. So as a block, this is someone who is lacking to bring balance into the situation. And because they're not doing that, they now have the inability to bring the relationship to calmer waters. Bottom of the deck for your person, you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who they're either working too much. I don't really see any indication here of third party. Could be a very small percentage of you that watch this where that resonates, where they're just giving to, again, person, place, or thing more than they're giving to you. They know you're not happy with it. They know it's preventing them from balancing out what they give you, and they know that it's preventing them from moving the relationship forward. We have the Magician here in the upright, which I like. To the Lovers, I think what you don't see coming is that your person will use all the resources they have to make a choice with the Lovers. What's that choice? Five of Swords in the upright. Now, Five of Swords in the upright could be conflict and betrayal, but this could also be a card at winning at all costs. So it kind of all depends on what the card right behind that is. Five of Swords, Five of Cups in the upright. This is a card about acceptance, maybe having a personal setback, finding peace, forgiving themselves, forgiving others. I think your person acknowledges that they're not giving to you equally. Whatever that reason is going to be different for all of you. What you don't see coming for your person is wanting to use all the tools and resources they have to make a choice to win you back at all costs. They know what they did or what they said to you, or that the delay caused you some pain, and they are trying to find peace with that. I think your person, I don't see hermit mode or here or anything like that. Yeah, this person wants to make you feel secure with that Nine of Pentacles card in the relationship again. Now, whether or not some of you want to work on that or not with them, but I do see them eventually by the end of the month, again, wanting to restore balance. I think your advice really in the meantime is to put yourself first. And for those of you who don't want this connection anymore, then you need to open yourself up to others. But of course, heal first. I would never say like end a relationship on a Thursday and get on a dating app on a Friday. For some of you, you're not going to wait for this person. For others of you, you will. Let's see what the advice is for you. Divine message. Wow. Divine message was the Death card. And did you see how quickly they came out? Now, the Death card in this deck talks about transformation. Talks about something ending so something new can begin. This is like the caterpillar has to go into a cocoon and go through that metamorphosis cycle in order to come out as a butterfly. So your advice is to transform either the relationship into what you want, right? Have that serious discussion, initiate that serious discussion in order to transform the relationship into what you want, or to leave the relationship, right? To end it so you can become your butterfly and then have new love that will come to you in divine timing that will treat you equally, and so your relationship can eventually evolve to a higher level of commitment. So really the advice from the divine for you is to make the decision whether you are going to transform, make the decision on how you want to transform the relationship. Either bring it back together with this person and confront the issues of lack of reciprocity and lack of movement, or end it and then heal yourself, become your butterfly, and start your new beginning without them. But, I told you in the beginning, I had that feeling like the choice was yours, that, you have to decide, because that was your block. Your block was the inability to bring balance to the situation. Your inability to take a risk, either to start this over or to move forward. And the divine is saying, like, yeah, the power's all yours. Didn't you get that card? You did. Take your power back. So that's your advice from the divine. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I think you're lacking stability in the relationship. Here you go with the Ace of Cups, self-love. Definitely put yourself first. That's another nod to me about that card there. And the 9 of Wands in the reverse in this deck talks about someone using their inner resources. And again, for me, that resonates with taking your power back. So your advice from the divine is really clear for me. You need to decide. The decision is yours. Don't wait for your person to come around and decide this for you. This is like your life, your heart. You can either have a new beginning with them or move forward and find new love, which is definitely out there waiting for you in divine timing. There's no doubt about that. That's very clear in the cards here, but it's really up to you. And so I think you need to use your inner resources to make the decision that's best for you. Let's get into this little deck here. I absolutely love it. I've been working with it for about 6 to 8 months. It's a little slippery because of the cardstock that they use, but I love the messages on it, and maybe it'll give you some insight, or maybe just extra advice for you on how to move forward in this. So any other messages for my Cancerians whose timeline I'm currently on regarding this romantic relationship? Any other information for them? Thank you. Thank you. Anything else for them? Wow. Okay. Any other messages for my Cancerians? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, compassion. Well, that's kind of what you're known for as a water sign, right? Is your ability to be emotionally stable and be compassionate, not just towards yourself, but towards others. At the bottom of the deck there, it does say dating others. I'm just going to tell you. Okay. These are the cards that flew out. Some of them may or may not resonate with you, but we will see here. Did see that Five of Cups at the bottom of their deck, right? And that is someone who is seeking forgiveness, right? Forgiving you, forgiving themselves. Now, some of you are either involved with a Scorpio or a Libra, or that new person, that new love is coming to you this fall in either Libra or Scorpio season. And you'll have to take this how it resonates, and you won't know until autumn. But some of you will be meeting like a Scorpio in Libra season or a Libra in Scorpio season, because they're, you know, those are kind of all like, you know, autumn months right there. So, or very close to. So just be mindful of that for those of you that are looking to maybe leave the relationship. You do have new love on the horizon by the end of the year. Now, for some of you, the situation is unrequited love, where maybe you love or loved this person more than they loved you, right? There was clearly a lack of balance, a lack of reciprocity here. This person could be emotionally unavailable. And again, it doesn't mean that there's a third party. I could be, again, for a small percentage of you, but for some of you, it could just be that they're focusing their emotions on work and family and responsibilities and pets, and not having enough emotion left for you, basically. So take that again how it resonates. This came out over the fall card. So whoever this person is that you are going to meet in the autumn, for those of you who choose to, you know, move forward from this relationship and stay single for a while and maybe have your, you know, best summer ever until you meet this person, the individual you meet will be trustworthy. They will be trustworthy. We already said this person seeks forgiveness. And then we have on a budget. So you know, this for me went back to like, put yourself first. Maybe you need to worry about, and it's so hard to say this to a water sign, right? Because Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you guys are just very loving, right? And very compassionate. But this was the last card that came out, or close to the last card. Maybe you need to put your compassion for others on a budget. And I know that that's so difficult because you're very, you know, very loving by nature. But maybe you need to take your power back and put yourself first. And maybe love yourself a little bit more. If it's not that, maybe it's finances. You have to work on your finances. Again, take your power back. Balance out your financial situation. Maybe put yourself, your job, your career, maybe a new career path, or learn something new. But for some of you, I think you need to put your emotions on a budget and maybe not be so giving. Because I know as a Cancerian, you are, not that I'm a Cancerian, I know so many of them, just overly loving. And sometimes people tend to take advantage of that and not give you back what you deserve. So maybe it's time to kind of reel that in a little bit. Let's get some messages for you from the Messages of Love Oracle cards here for my Cancerian collective, whose timeline I'm currently on. What messages of love do you currently have for them regarding this situation? What messages of love do you have for them? Let's see what flies out of the deck for you. Messages of love for my Cancerian collective, whose timeline I'm currently on. Okay. You've learned the spiritual lesson. This might have been a lesson for you, right? To guard your heart, to put up boundaries. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. You've learned a spiritual lesson. Bottom of the deck, rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? And then vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. This card flew out on top of Scorpio, Libra, full, and trustworthy. I'm not lying. I wish I had a bigger lens there so you can actually see the whole table. I'll work on that in the future for you. But for those of you who decide to leave this relationship because you are not receiving reciprocity, reciprocity is coming to you. Whatever rejection you have felt in this relationship, just know that it was divinely orchestrated in order to teach you a lesson. Oh my God, look at the bottom of that. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Your love life is about to ascend to a higher level of commitment. I think for those of you that, some of you are going to go back to this person, and that's quite all right, right? Don't listen to me. I'm just some tarot lady from the northeastern part of the United States. Some of you are going to try making a go of this, and good on you. All the best wishes. And for those of you who see this as rejection, that realize that you deserve reciprocity from the get-go, it shouldn't be something that you have to challenge your person for or have a conversation about. That you're going to look at that rejection come autumn and realize that it was divine protection. You do have someone very trustworthy coming to you that will give you equal balance in love and reciprocity. So good luck to you regardless of what avenue you decide to take. And that is your love relationship reading for the second half of April 2024. If any part of this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my free videos, thank you, Mercury retrograde. If you'd like to see more of my free videos, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. That'll help me incorporate your energy into all of my future readings. And until I read for you again, Cancer, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.